Yo, what you saying?
I'm good, bro. What you doing?
Nothing much, just chilling, man.
Do you want to let me get a few beers and that?
Yeah, say nothing I could do with a drink, and just chill and talk, innit? Might burn one as well.
Yeah, man.
Alright, calm. I'll leave now.
Cool.
In a bit.
In a bit.
What are you saying, guys? Welcome to the podcast. It's our fourth podcast now. Hopefully you lot are enjoying. If you're most likely new here, because we literally just started this, so you're most likely new here. So if you don't know about us, we just chat shit, we just get drunk, start talking to each other, and just listening to our convos, man. Spark your zoot.
Drink your pint. I'm Bill.
I'm Alex, and just chill in and listen to the podcast.
How's your week been, bro? Now, obviously, full weekend lockdown since we started the podcast.
Yeah.
Any new revelations or anything that's happened to you?
Still in lockdown. I mean, that's just already shit on itself. But I swear pubs are opening up soon.
Yeah, man. Hopefully.
When is it though? Is it in April?
I swear we're being told April.
Oh, that's calm then.
I know school's going back
not,
on.
I mean, yeah. Wait, how 2 months away now?
Nearly a month and a bit, a month and a half, because we're halfway through February.
That's calm then. I mean, hopefully they don't change it. Hopefully we calm because
I'm just missing a nice cold pint. I just want to go out to the bartender.
Yeah, same.
And be like, oh yeah, can I have a pint of San Miguel, please? Yeah.
I know.
I just missed that. I just missed a nice cold pint in the pub with my mates.
Just like surrounded by everyone, going into the smoking area. Just I love the smoking area of the pub, or even a nightclub.
Why is that?
It's just like you're drinking with your mates, yeah. Obviously, because of COVID right now, you can't really mix with anyone, so you have to stay at your table. When you go in the smoking area, all of that kind of goes out the window. Okay. And you can just even without the pandemic, the fact that you can just talk to everyone and just be like, oh yeah, what are you saying? What's your name? When everyone's drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just like.
Yeah, no, I do.
I like that feeling of like just talking to random people and just seeing where they're from. Do you remember Results Day though?
Oh yeah, Results Day was a good day.
Results Day, obviously people listening, they won't know what the fuck is Results
But obviously,
Day.
I didn't really have a Results Day for that year. Obviously, I didn't.
It's like, obviously, Results Day was it was mainly for people who were in sixth form and they were doing A-levels. But obviously, me and you were at college, so you weren't doing that. But everyone else, like, we went to our local pub on that night, and without even planning it, everyone was sixth form because we didn't even know it was Results Day, really.
Well, no, I kind of knew because obviously I went gym trying to get the summer body and all that ready.
Yeah,
but
come on.
Didn't really go to plan, but always got next summer. Well, no, this summer.
Yeah, this summer.
So yeah, I was my friends were saying in the gym, oh yeah, it's Results Day. Yeah. Are you going Ton, which is like our local pub that we go to? And I told you, I was like, oh, I swear you like, I don't really want to go out tonight. I swear you were like, I kind of want to stay in.
Really? I
can't remember. I remember
knowing me, I probably did say that.
You always say that.
I swear I'm always like, I can't really be asked staying, but then sometimes I do eventually come out.
Yeah, it takes so it has to tempt you so much to come out.
Remember when you called me yesterday, you were like, oh, do you want a link? I was like, nah, I can't be asked. And then when you're watching the QPR game. Yeah. Wait, was that yesterday? Or 2 days ago?
No, yeah, that was yesterday. So we were having issues with the podcast because we didn't know. So basically, I send it to Alex every week. Because I record it on my phone and then I send it to Alex to edit. Yeah. But I tried sending it to you and it kept popping up with, oh no, this file is too big or whatever. And I was like, oh no.
I was getting shook. I was like, fam, I need to edit this.
Yeah. And so I was thinking, oh no. And then I was like to you, oh, I don't know how we're going to do this. But then you said, oh no, you can just airdrop it to me. I didn't know we could do that. So I called you on yesterday, which was Thursday, saying, oh yeah, which was Wednesday. Yeah. Saying, oh yeah, do you want to quickly meet? I don't really want to go out in the evening because QPR playing Brentford. Yeah. He's like, nah, I'm tired. That's all you said. I'm like, oh, dickhead. He's like, nah, I'm tired. Yeah. I'm like, alright. So yeah. And then I asked you again, I was like, oh, it only take like a few minutes, like it would just be quick. And you're like, nah, sorry bro, I'm tired. Yeah. And then like I'm getting ready to watch QPR like 7 o'clock. And you're like, you call me like, oh yeah, do you want to meet now? I'm like, bro, I just told you I'm watching QPR in the evening.
To be fair, I forgot about the QPR game. I was just, when you're tired and you can't be asked, but then you actually go for a little nap, but then when you wake up, you're like, what do I do now? I'm bored now. Yeah. So it kind of reversed on me. I'm the one who ended up being bored again. And I was like, oh yeah, let me try and link Billy. Yeah. And then I completely forgot about when you were like, oh, I'm kind of watching the QPR game. I was just like, oh, fuck. Like, okay, like that's fair enough. Then I forgot about that.
But yeah, we beat the Brentford scum.
Yeah,
that was great. But now going back on reunion, we completely went off topic there.
I know.
Going back on reunion night.
It was just calm, just seeing everyone because we saw so many people we hadn't seen in ages.
Yeah, I remember I sort of people that I haven't seen like since I left school. Like some of my good friends at school, I hadn't seen for a long, like 2 years at reunion night.
Yeah.
And I remember didn't you almost get kicked out? Well, a lot of us almost got kicked out of the tent that night.
Yeah, I got. Yeah, fucking hell. Yeah, basically.
I'd say most of the people we knew got kicked out of the tent that night.
It's because they're just the bouncers are just dickheads.
Well, no, they were like no social distancing, so I kind of understand why they kicked us, you lot out, but.
Yeah, but they at least give me a chance to first.
Like, and then that's when you was like, oh, what, forever? You explain.
Yeah, I'll explain it. Basically, you went off to see all your other mates, like I think the mates you used to work with.
Yeah, my workmates, yeah.
And I was with like some people I hadn't seen in ages from secondary school. I was like, oh, how you been, man? What are you saying? Everyone just having a good time. Got my drink in my hands. Got my cigarette.
What were
in
you
my
drinking?
other hand.
Do you remember? Was it rum or Coke or just a beer?
I think it was JD and Coke.
Oh.
Yeah.
I just miss having them drinks as well, you know.
I know. I had a mixture. I had like beer and then went to JD and Coke. You had fucking Elvis juice. That was bare strong.
I'll talk about that in a minute.
But just getting to know, they were like, please sit down, sir, social distance. And I was like, oh yeah, sorry, no, I'm sorry, mate. I'll go back to my seat. Went back to my seat. My seat was taken by some other prick. No, I'm joking. It's not his fault because I left.
Yeah.
So like, he's not gonna know.
He's not gonna have a name, Alexander.
Yeah, exactly. To be fair, like, yeah. But I was just like, oh shit, I can't. I see you on the other table.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, let me go up to you then.
Yeah.
But because I'm fucked. Yeah. I can't. I just go up to her. I was like, what are you saying? What are you saying? They're like, you're right, mate. You're right. I didn't really know them, so I was just because I was drunk. I was getting gassed. Like, and
then I had to be like, oh yeah, this is Alex. Everyone.
Yeah, I was like, this Alex was like, yeah, you're right. And then there was no seat for me because they were all taken up. No, being the idiot I was, I sat on the floor.
Oh my god, I remember that. I actually looking at you.
Yeah, I just sat on the floor. I was like, oh yeah, I'll chill here. I was like, yeah, it's fine. I'll just chill here. Like, I'm so.
Everyone around you're embarrassing me in front of my workmate.
I fully just sat down, and then the guy comes up to me. He's like, what are you doing, mate? I'm just like, oh, I'm sitting. You want to sit down? And he's like, no, sit down at a table. I was like, alright, you don't need to shout, bro. And I was like, alright, I'll sit at a table. I got up and I was like, oh, Billy, I'm gonna have to go. He's like, you're probably glad I was going. You're like, yeah, go. I was like, yeah, calm. I went back to my table again. I forgot there was already someone there, and I was just like, oh shit, there's someone sitting there. I didn't really like. It's not really my right to go up to him and be like, hey, I was sitting there first.
Yeah. Some people I know would be like that.
Yeah, they'd be like, I don't know. We just wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
So I was just like, oh, let me try to look for another table. I'm literally walking around the pub looking for a table.
Yeah.
Like
what, just any random table?
Yeah, no, 5 minutes just walking around because the guy told me to sit down.
What, just like any random table?
Yeah, no, like a table that's obviously empty. I'm not going to sit next to a stranger. So what are you saying? It's going to be like, the fuck are you?
Yeah.
No, I mean, I was walking around any table. And I couldn't find anyone. And the guy was literally, the bouncer was following me around. He was like, mate, are you still walking around? And I was like, oh, someone took my other table. And he was like, that's it, mate, you're out. I was like, what do you mean I'm out? He's like, you're kicked out, mate. He like grabbing me by the jacket. I was like, hey, relax. And he's like, no, you're kicked out.
Police or something.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, exactly. He was like, you're kicked out. I was like, forever. I fully thought you meant like kicked out forever. And I was like, forever. He was like, maybe if you carry on like this.
And you kept calling me when you got kicked out.
Yeah, I was just like, oh no. Then as soon as I got sent out, I saw Mark there. One of our other mates called Mark outside in the smoking. I was like, what are you saying, Mark?
Yeah.
And I saw more people. I saw some girls who used to go to my primary. And we hadn't
this
seen
was
them
a few months before you're free as well.
Pardon me. Yeah, we hadn't seen them in years. So I was just talking to them. I was trying to call you like, oh, Billy, I was kicked out.
I'm still chilling with my homies. My phone's going,
I could tell you didn't care. You were just like, oh, can I just chat to my mates? Yeah. And I was like, all right then.
Alright then. And you're fucked as well. Alright then. Yeah, and obviously I was a bit fucked. That's why I don't really care.
Yeah, but it was understandable because you hadn't seen your mates in ages.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, like, it's calm anyway. I don't mind being kicked out because I'm talking to these girls I haven't seen in ages and my mate Mark. And then all of a sudden, like, half an hour later of, like, talking, you come out.
Yeah.
You're like throwing yourself out of the you come through the doors.
Oh, I was fucked. I had like
you're literally like toppling everyone. You're like, oh bro, I feel sick. I feel sad. I'm like, Billy, what's wrong? What's wrong? You're like, I feel sick, man. I'm like, oh, I swear, like, oh, do you need to throw up? You're like, yeah, but you didn't throw up.
No,
like,
I felt
you were leaning over, like, about to throw up.
It's
and I was just like, oh, have a fag, it'll make you feel better. You're like, yeah, safe, man.
It's because I remember my friend Jack. He won't care if I say his name. We were drinking because I saw Jack before I saw all my other workmates. You were there.
Yeah.
Then he like, oh, do you need another drink? And I'm like, yeah, I might get one soon. He's like, oh yeah, try the Elvis juice.
Oh yeah, the Elvis juice.
I'm like, all right.
The devil's drink.
I'm like, okay. So I buy it. I seen on the sign it's like 6%, and like bear in mind like Stella's like 5%.
Yeah.
So like it's a whole jump.
Exactly.
To 6. So I had the Elvis juice, and then I didn't buy it. My mate, my other mate did.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, can you get this for me? I'll transfer you the money. He's like, yeah, cool, I will. And I drink it. I have the first shot. Oh, it was so strong.
Yeah.
I literally had the pint.
I remember the taste.
It didn't really affect me because I was already fucked. So it didn't really I didn't really feel, oh my God, this is disgusting.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's probably what made me feel like, oh, that's probably got me fucking just ran out the. It was best.
I just remember trying it, like nearly like coughing it out. Like when I sipped, I was like, you know when you hear me do that.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Like, you know it's strong.
But,
and you know them times where like after a mad night out of you drinking something and then you know it got you fucked and you like smell it it takes you back to that memory and you're just like, oh my God, this like it's just. It makes me feel sick when I smell a drink that got me so fucked.
Oh, that's what put me off Captain Morgan's, you know. Because I remember you're free.
No, I like Captain Morgan's mixed.
No, I like it mixed. I remember you're free though. I had Captain Morgan's.
Yeah.
For like the whole night, and I didn't really throw up.
Yeah.
But I remember
you never throw up, but I'm the one throwing up all the time.
But I remember the next like when I went out drinking again, I got Captain Morgan's, and for some reason I didn't like it. Really? I don't know why, but because I know I didn't throw up.
That's weird though.
But I couldn't enjoy it.
Oh.
But I still drink it. Like I kind of enjoy it now. I kind of got over it, but it's still not like back it like when I didn't before you're free. I drink it all the time. Yeah. Not all the time, but whenever I went out. You remember when you was gonna take this girl out on Tinder?
Wait. Oh yeah, that girl.
Yeah, what happened there?
I don't know. She just. I can't even. I'm trying to not sound deep, but I just wasn't really interested in you. Like we were fully talking. You know when you swipe right on Tinder, you get a match. You're kind of gassed. You're like, oh yeah.
Talking about that though.
Yeah.
I go on it. Yeah. Well, I'm not bigging myself. No. I didn't have it out. I've got like a few matches on that time, and like every time I get a match, I go to like send a message to the girl, but she just airs it. What's the point in liking me if you're just gonna air the message?
That's happened to me so many times.
It's just such a piss take, man. Match me down, but what? That's like me. I don't know.
Knocking on, it's basically like you knocking on someone's door and
they're answering it, not saying anything. Yeah,
then you just walk away.
Yeah,
I know, it's literally like that, bro. I don't know.
It's so jarring.
I know, it happens to me as well. It's why I don't really like Tinder. Like, people come up to you like, use Tinder, like, fully works for me. Like, look, I'm beat this girl off Tinder.
That's because you buy fucking premium and all that. I'm not looking to spend £50 on some useless dating app that's not gonna get me my future. Well, no, not future, but a girl.
No, but it's true. Like, I'd rather just. If I really wanted to actually move to a girl, then you just go up to her yourself.
But obviously COVID.
It's kind of I know because of COVID, but I mean like we're not really that bothered about girls now.
Yeah.
Like obviously it'll be calm like to be a girl or like chill. I don't know, have a girlfriend, but it's not like the end of the world if we don't have one at this day and at this age, 19.
Yeah.
Like we care more about going out clubbing and all that.
Yeah.
Compared to actually setting on the girl. So if I really wanted to be with a girl, you can just try and move to her. If you get rejected, then you get rejected.
Yeah, if she, not the end of the day.
If she wants to be with you, then it's calm.
Yeah.
Then you're chilling. But with Tinder. Like, I just feel like when people come up to me and say like, "Oh yeah, use Tinder," and I like it's a sick app, bro. Like, use it. No, trust me, you can get bare girls. I'm like, yeah, no, I'd love to be a girl right now. I'm single. Yeah, fuck it. But like Tinder just sounds so long. Like, isn't it me and you when we went on it like together for fun?
Mm-hmm.
Like, we were like, oh, let's just download it now and just fuck it, see what happens. Obviously, we had a few beers down there, just in the park in lockdown, nowhere to go. We were just like, let's just do it. We try it, and there's no for me, like, I get a match, and then you send a message.
They just air it, like, come on.
You either
don't
get a match.
I can't get that through my head, though. Like, I literally can't get... So what... the concept of liking someone, like, swiping right, they send you a message, and you just air it, like...
I don't know, bro.
Oh... Another thing that bugs me, why has it always got to be the man that approaches the woman, or, you know?
Yeah, true. I see what you mean, but...
Like, we're talking about 21st century and all that, all girls equal and all that, which I support.
Yeah, no, same,
but why has it got to be the guy's got to approach the woman?
I don't know. I mean, I remember when I used to be at college, and I literally asked, like, girls the same question, girls who I was friends with.
Yeah.
I was like, why is it always got to be the man? Because, like, I was literally with a girl, and she was my mate, obviously. And she found this boy attractive in college, and I was just like, go up to them, ask him out. And she's like, no way, he needs to come up to me. And then I was just like, what the fuck? Why does he have to come up to you? And she was like, because I just get really nervous. So I don't know. Apparently they think girls, like, well, this is from her view.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying for all girls, but she said that girls think when they get rejected, it's harder for them to take it. Whereas, like, apparently a boy can take it a lot more. Like, we get rejected and we don't really care that much.
That's bullshit. First of all, the fact is that, like, suicide in men's like the highest killer in men. So that fact just says it all. That's bullshit.
True. Wait, is it actually? That's a real fact.
Yeah.
Highest
suicide,
in men.
We'll get onto this topic later.
I didn't know that though. Is suicide in men like the highest?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So that's first of all, that bullshit's her fact out the way.
Yeah.
And how does she not know men are more nervous? Because I know for a fact, I get quite nervous.
Yeah.
And like, I get nervous. So what? Men are not allowed to get nervous now.
Yeah, I know. It's just weird what she's... I mean, I can't say she's talking for all girls, but it was... When I asked her, that's what she said. But there's another thing I think about. It kind of goes back to, like, lions and shit. Or, like, even cavemen.
Yeah.
Like, a lion or any animal that's looking to mate with another animal. It's mainly... The way nature goes, the man has to impress the female. And then he impregnates the female. So it's kind of like goes to Nate, like, we're obviously part of it.
But you know,
we're part of, like, the circle of life.
I do get what you're saying, like, it's all the circle of life and everything, but, like, everyone's talking about equal opportunities and that, which, again, I support.
Yeah.
So why are people still making it out like, people are equal? Like, like, she's basically saying, oh no, the men's got more power than a woman because they need to ask her first. No. Maybe someone's got more power over men. Like, you can't act like all men have the most power. Like, all men, I guarantee you, if you ask in most relationships who, like, wears the trousers, whatever, it's gonna be the woman most time.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just looking into the science of it. It's like when women say, "Oh no, we should be treated equally. We're more stronger. Like, we can be as strong as men." Well, what does being strong even mean and all that? Like, I always think, I don't really think of the opinion part of it. I think of the... Wait, let me say what I'm going to say.
Okay.
I think of the science part of it. I think, like, going back to lions, if a lion is going to be the one that hunts, goes out hunting, he's the strong one. The female is also a strong one.
Yeah.
But the female kind of, like, looks after the children.
Yeah, no,
and the man goes out and hunts. And then in human life, it's like the man will go to work and get the bills, pay the bills, and the woman would be looking after the kids.
Yeah.
And when women say, like, oh no, that's not equal, it's kind of like a natural thing, low key. Like, when it comes to all that, the animals act the same way.
Yeah, but
do you know what I'm trying to say?
No, I do get what you're saying, but I feel like, if anything, I respect women more than men because the women are the ones looking after children. Like, if you got a job, it's kind of easy to wake up, go working, and provide stuff for them.
Yeah.
But if you're the woman and you have to look after kids, and plus they might have a job, you never know. And like that's just the men, because in more time it's like men leave their kids. Like you don't really hear much of women, mothers leaving their kids. I hear a lot of fathers leaving their kids.
Yeah, no, I have huge respect for women when it comes to.
So like I feel like with women when they're like single or whatever, or just in a relationship where they have to look after the kids and their man works, I feel it's harder to look after kids. It's harder to look after kids and go to a 9-to-5 job.
Yeah.
Because you got to be making sure what the kid's doing. You got to keep an eye on the kid every single basically minute of their life. Like you got to make sure is he picking up an electrical thing? Is he doing this that could cause him harm? And if you got more than one kid, you have to have like 4 sets of eyes really looking after each one.
Yeah, no, it's true. Because I remember, like one time, I saw someone on the street. They just shouted. Like they were having an argument. I think it must have been a son and a mum.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, you don't do anything. You're just a mother." And I thought in my head, like, a mother's a very hard job.
Yeah, the hardest job in the world.
Yeah.
Well, and again, being a father is the hardest job in the world. But for
being
mum,
a mother, like the fact that you came out of her womb.
Yeah.
And she's basically for the rest of her life she's gonna raise you and look after you. And then when you move on in life, when you become an adult, she'll still be there for you. You never. That's what my mum said to me. She's like, probably like your mum as well, and everyone else is like, they'll never stop being a mother. Like even when you're like, even if you're 60 years old and
you're lucky enough to still have your mum.
Yeah. And I don't know. Say if you're 60 and you've fallen over.
Yeah.
And your mum will always be there, or
and it's like,
for her to look after your children.
And it's also like, it's like, we're both 19 now. And like, we kind of find it jarring. I'm like, oh no, be home by this time or whatever.
Yeah.
But if anything, like, it's kind of a blessing that they're like that, because you know how much they love you. Yeah. And I'm not saying our dads and that don't love us the equal amount, but...
Yeah.
Let's
well, our
be
dad's
honest.
more chill. I think it's more... it makes more sense for your mum to worry.
When I have a kid and they're our age, I'd really be... Come home. I just let them do their thing.
I think our mums are more like stricter on that when it comes to our dads, because our mums are literally the person who gave birth to us.
Yeah.
So they're gonna be more protective.
Yeah.
It's like I said, back to fucking science and the animals. Oh, sorry.
But do you think you're gonna be a protective parent though? I don't think
COVID, bro.
Oh, well, because to be honest, I'm still gonna love the kid like. Whenever I have children, I'm going to love the person the most I've ever loved someone in my life.
Yeah, same.
But I don't feel like I'm going to be that... I'll be protective, like, until they're an adult.
No, you won't. You
but,
won't
like,
either.
I'm not going to be massively... Like, I'm not going to be like, I'll come home by midnight or 1.
Yeah, I know. No, I wouldn't either. A lot of people's parents I know are really chill. Like, even their mum is really chill.
Yeah, but...
So I guess it depends on the family, but it makes sense for your mum to be a bit more strict and a bit more like worrying where you are, because at the end of the day, she's the one who gave birth to you.
Yeah, and like, as you said, like a lot of people we know, like, me and you are the only... Well, no, you're not an only child, but I'm an only child, but you're the oldest.
Yeah.
So, like, our parents haven't really gone through what our other mates have gone through.
Yeah, like our other mates, they've got like older siblings and they understand what it's like to come home late and all that.
Yeah.
Because they've done it. And then when it comes to the third child, they're used to it by now. But with me and you, it's the first time they've ever gone through it. So
yeah,
it is annoying. Like they're always on our backs and like getting.
It's like, I just want to have a good time.
Yeah, like we're in the fucking like pub, but then we're getting a call from my dad like, oh yeah, mum's asking me to get you home now.
That's exactly what my dad says as well.
And like you could tell he doesn't really care. It's mainly my mum, and I'm just like, oh, can I just stay here, please? And my mum's like, no, you've been out for way too long. There's dangerous people about. It's late.
It's like my mum. Sometimes she's gone to Liverpool to see her friend, and I called to my dad. I'll be like, oh yeah, Dad, I'm basically just. I don't know what time I'll be home. I'm just like, yeah, that's cool. Just make sure like you text me or whatever so I know you're safe. But like, it's not that deep. If you've got keys, you can come home when you want. But like my mum's home, she's like, no, as you said, there's dangerous people out there.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, oh, relax. every time like I know this is a pint, yeah, I just want to be in a pub and drink this in a pub.
I know, bro. It's actually jarring because it's just so much nicer.
It's like
in the pub
that you
as
can
well.
see them like pour it in the glass and everything.
Yeah, I know.
And then I'll hold both the pints and walk back to you. I'm like, here you go, bro.
I know, bro.
Oh, man,
It's
that
so
makes
calm.
me so much.
No, we just. Like, I'm just waiting at the table. I'm just on my phone.
Yeah.
You come back with both the pints. I'm just like, yeah, come on. And it's just so much nicer.
And then I'll be like,
Innit? It's not that nice in the can.
It's all right, but
It is all right, but compared to in the pub,
yeah,
it's just so much nicer, bro.
yeah. So what happened?
Oh, with the Tinder girl.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. I don't know. I think it just kind of got dead. The conversation got like on the phone got, and like you can, I don't know. Some people are bad texters. Then when you meet them face to face,
they're like their conversation's flowing and everything.
yeah, it's calm. But I don't know. I had a feeling. I was just like, oh, I can't be asked to really meet anymore.
To be honest, when you showed me her, like she wasn't. I could tell like she wasn't really like.
Yeah, exactly.
Your type.
Like, I was just like, I was just low key gassed to get a match, but
Yeah.
but in reality, deep down, I was thinking like, to be honest, why did I even swipe right for her? Like, she's not
Yeah.
really my. No, I don't really have a type, but I don't want to sound deep, but I didn't really find her that attractive
Yeah,
because I do not have a type.
yeah.
Like I couldn't.
I feel like that's me as well.
Yeah, it's just I can
No,
find
I feel
any.
like that's everyone though, you know.
That is not everyone. Some people are bare picky. Some people are like, oh, is she ginger? Nah, fuck that. I don't. Nah, she's not. Oh, is she?
No, I feel like
she
people-
from an Asian background? No, I'd rather be with like a Latina and all that. I'm just like,
I feel like people have
I'm
got
like,
like.
if you're paying, you're paying.
No, but I feel like people have got like good, like they pick their features. Like as you said, ginger girls. I don't really mind them, but like some people won't. So you can't really say this a type because if I could see like I don't know the opposite of ginger and think they're paying, or I could see ginger and think they're paying. Like I don't really think it makes a difference for me.
Yeah, it doesn't make a difference for me either. I mean, if I find you paying, then I find you paying. I don't really look at them and go, oh, she's not really she doesn't have black hair, so nah.
Yeah.
Fuck that. But there are people like that though. Why? This is another thing. Why do girls always say like, nah, he has to be 6'2"? Yes, and like, darling, you're 5 foot, and you're looking for a 6 foot man. I was in the studio crafting, not the tea house. So how could I be at Freak's house? Hey, in a pod. Self-obsessed. She wants some more. Legs open. Took her to New York. Shoulda went, hey, Jules, get it done, spoon. Said she wanna fuck a drug dealer. Selling cat bars, more reefer. Hey, my baby, can't pause.
Anyway.
Yeah, going back to Tinder date though. I was just thinking about dates and all that. Would you? Do you think a man should pay on the first date like every time?
I mean, like it's going back to kind of olden days and that, but like I would pay for a first date. Then again, if I'm not really feeling a date, if she's being rude to me, she's cussing me, then no, I'll be like, you pay it yourself.
Oh yeah, of course. If she's fucking rude, I'm gonna be like, no, I'm leaving. I'm not even paying, darling. Like, I'm going to the toilet.
You can pay for my meal as
I'm
well.
I'm going to the toilet and I'm breaking through the back window.
Yeah. No, I'll watch her. I'll let her watch me walk out. I don't care.
Oh yeah, true. Actually.
But I'll be like, oh yeah, she's paying for it.
What am I doing in the pussy way? Acting like she's gonna come and fight me or something.
Yeah, but if I'm feeling a date, then yeah, I'll pay for it. But what would you do?
I'd pay for it, but there's people. There's like, cause I was watching first dates.
What would you do if the girl's like, oh no, I want to go half.
I'll still pay for it.
But like that kind of puts you off her. No, that puts her off you though. That's what I'm thinking. Like,
why is that putting her off you?
Because you know,
she will think you're more generous. What do you mean?
No, because you know how some girls are like, oh, this guy might just be like, has to do everything to get money. That's what some girls might think.
No, I don't. She'll think you're what? So if she's saying, "Are you sure you don't want to go half?" We're like, no, I'm paying.
Yeah, because she might think you. She might think you're like have the mindset of an old person when like the guy has to pay for everything.
Yes, so I don't. Why is that really gonna affect me? I'll still pay for it.
Yeah, no, I'd still pay for it.
I'll be like to her, if you're really complaining about me paying it.
No, you know what I'll be
pay.
like. No, you know what I'll be like. I'll be like, oh yeah, I'll pay for this one, but you can pay for the next one. But then if we go for a second date, then I'll just secretly just pay for it.
Well, I was watching First Dates,
Yeah.
and I saw these a man and a lady, a boy and a girl,
Yeah.
a man and a lady on a date, and the guy was like, "Oh, can you pay for this?"
Oh.
And like they were having a good date. She was feeling him, and then he was like, "Can you pay this, please?" And she was like nice about it. She was like, yeah, okay. And then my mum watching, because my mum always believes the man should pay the first date,
really?
especially if it's going well.
Yeah.
Which I agree with, to be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you.
And my mum's just shouting at the TV like, "No, why are you paying? No!" And I was just thinking the same thing, like, "Oh my days, this guy's dumb."
What was your dad thinking?
My dad was just sitting there, not saying a word.
Yeah.
He didn't really care.
He's probably thinking, my guy.
Yeah. He's like, my guy, you know. Yeah, but then, you know, and it's the part after, and it's like, will you see each other again?
Yeah.
She said yes still. Like, she didn't really bother her.
I mean, it depends.
So
like,
it didn't affect her.
I kind of rate that. It's like, because I do get like what these girls say, like, I don't want everything to be paid.
Wait, before you say that, I forgot to say the worst part.
Okay, go on.
When he was like, can you pay for this? She was like, yeah. And then when she put him on the money on the table, he was like, a bit more.
Nah, if I was a girl, I'd be like, I'd have told the guy to fuck off.
Man really said a bit more.
I'd be like, I'd pay for it. Of course, the first day I'll pay for it. But if they go like, oh, thank you. If she didn't show a bit of like, oh no, let me get this. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, I would have been like...
Yeah, she was just like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, but if she's like, oh no...
Imagine you're like, I'll get this one. She's like, okay.
Yeah.
I'll just be like, is that it?
But if she's like, oh no, please, let me at least go hard. So I'd be like, nah, it's cool. I want to buy this. I'll get this one for us.
Yeah.
But again, if she was like, no, alright, cool. Like, because that kind of shows me that she expects me to pay for everything.
Yeah, I mean, I saw a video on Instagram. Oh, I don't know if it was Instagram or Twitter. I forgot.
Yeah. But
it was a lady, and she was saying, I want a man to... She was basically mocking other women. She was saying like, I want a man to be 6'2", and then she was saying something like, "Bitch, you're 5 foot. Why do you care so much about?" And then she was like, "I want a man to buy me all this. He needs to be rich." You know, "Bitch, you're broke. Why don't you go and get a job?"
As far as I'm concerned,
and like I was agreeing with that woman. I was like, yeah, she's spitting facts here. Like there's women like she's do you understand what I'm saying?
What?
She's mocking. She's
yeah, but the girl that's
people.
mocking her is wrong.
No, there's one woman. The lady's literally mimicking other girls. She's basically set up a camera for her.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I was wondering why you were looking so disappointed.
Yeah,
I was like, why are you not getting cat?
Yeah.
No, see, no, she was like, she put up.
So the girl putting the camera up was actually like doing okay for herself.
Like she was filming. She was filming
okay.
herself saying, "Oh, I want a man that's 6 foot," and then she was like, "Bitch, why do you want that? Like you?
Okay,
why don't you get a job
so
for
what
yourself?"
are you saying? You're saying the girl that was saying, "Bitch, why do you want it? Why do you get a job for yourself?"
Yeah,
was the one videoing herself.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
She's
that
filming
makes sense.
herself saying she's mocking it. So she.
Wait, mocking like having a man that's rich or mocking?
No.
I'm very confused right now. I'm so confused.
She's mimicking people.
Oh, so it's like that guy, you know, FusyTube. It's like FusyTube. When he
Fusing.
No, but have you seen that?
Drop my drink.
Have you seen the prank where he's homeless and he's giving people money?
What? Yeah.
Yeah. So the girl's been like, "Oh, I have no money for myself, but my man can pay for that." Is that how the girl's acting?
I'm so confused.
Oh,
I'm baffled.
you're all confusing me.
She's filming her. She's
The girl that's filming herself.
Yeah.
Is she like her man's like rich, or is she got her money herself by her own way?
She's basically saying women who expect a lot from men. Why are you expecting that when you've hardly got anything yourself?
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so she's filming herself. She's
Yeah.
in her bedroom,
Yeah.
filming herself, and she's like putting on a voice. She's going, I want a man who's rich, and then she breaks out of character, and she's like, and then
the
she's
way
like,
you
bitch.
explained it though, the way you explained it was like it was two people.
Oh no, I meant one woman. Like,
Oh yeah, no, the way you explained it was like
Yeah.
two. That's why I was getting confused.
She was basically saying this in the recording. She was like, "Oh, I want a man who's rich," and she was like, "Bitch, you're not even rich.
Okay.
Why don't you?
Yeah.
You've got no job."
Now
and
the
you
way
want someone-"
explaining it was like it's two people.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why I was getting
Oh,
confused.
fair enough. Two idiots trying to.
We sound like fucking spastic China.
I know. The lady was fully saying, oh, why do women expect their man to be rich? Expect their man to pay for this? Expect their man to be 6'2" when they're not even up to those expectations.
At the end of the day, like,
and it's the same. It's the same for roles.
If the roles were reversed as well. Yeah. I mean, at the end,
Rolls Royce.
That's a Rolls Royce. I wish I had one, but no.
Yeah, it's the same.
At the end of the day, like, I don't really care what I've got in my bank account. I'd pay for the first date, and then it would go from there. But as I said, like, she would have to be like, for me, the girl would have to be like, oh no, let me go halves. If she's just like, okay, yeah, thank you, then that's kind of like setting off red lights in my mind.
The way when I was trying to explain to you, I was expecting you to be like, oh yeah, facts. But you just looked very confused. I was like, is this quite dumb or what?
No, because you didn't say it was two people. Yeah. It's mad how when you drink, yeah. I mean, we're dumb already, so it doesn't really matter. But it can make you more, yeah.
No, but it's like when I'm high as well. Yeah. When I'm fried, I baffle, my mind just gets baffled. Like, literally, remember when I was chilling with you and Mark, and me and Mark were bonding.
Yeah.
And then I was like, where's my grinder? And I left it on the table over there.
I don't smoke, but I drink. And like when I drink sometimes, my mind just gets baffled. Like,
I know, it just
like,
clouds
what is
your
going
mind.
on?
That's what I mean though. Like some people say, oh, when I'm on alcohol, I have bare confidence. I can easily go up to any girl.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like I'd be able to speak to a girl better if I was sober.
Really?
Because I feel like if I was drunk.
But yeah, you feel like girls are nice. That's what you were saying.
I just forgot. I'm already fucked, and I still got my Captain Morgan's. Oh my god.
Oh. Hey, you're taking forever to drink this drink, man. Just down it.
Alright, fine. I think I'm probably gonna fucking throw up.
You want me to sing the song?
Yeah.
We like to drink with Alex, because Alex is our mate. And when we drink with Alex, he gets it all in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Hi, he did it!
Fucking hell. Oh, fuck. Really, you do that, bro. You just got me to do that.
Do what?
Just down it, bro.
Alright, cool. Sing the song then.
We like to drink with Billy, because Billy is our mate. And when we drink with Billy, we drink it down in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hey! Oh, we've had so much.
Yeah, no, I feel like we haven't had this much, you know.
This is the most fuck we've been on the podcast.
Yeah.
Like, so far.
Oh, Maya, call me up right now.
My Jamie, Ariana Grande, call me up as well, darling.
Wait, should we both try and
you
down?
know them digits. Obviously, my number is 07954.
Should we both try and down? Should we both try and down this on the podcast? If we can't do it, it's not that deep.
Yeah.
But if we can, then me, shall we?
Yeah.
Alright, come. Alright, let's stand up, though.
Huh?
Let's stand up.
Yeah, come. I'm a big man now. You know what I'm saying? Before we get on to our last topic, we're going to get into like a conspiracy theory that I got. But me and Billy are going to down this first.
Yeah.
So obviously we got a full can of beer right here. I'm shit at downing things, so I probably won't finish it. But this guy over here probably will.
I don't know the expectations.
Oh, do you know how long this is going to take me to finish, bro? This is so big.
Let's just try and down. It's a pint. Alright, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, fucking hell, bro.
Oh, I couldn't do that. Oh,
I actually feel sick.
Actually.
Yeah, bruv. You sit down still. Oh, no, you do that. I'm pussying out of that.
Okay, I'm pushing you out as well.
Pussy. Oh, shit.
Oh,
Welcome to throw.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, fuck.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, fuck. Oh, my God.
You're such a lightweight. Oh, no. I'm joking, guys. Oh, my God.
I'm not.
That's it. I'm not.
I've got a crazy theory. I feel like you'll like this one. It's actually pretty mad. It's a lot to think about. It's really like crazy.
Yeah, alright, go for
but
it.
It's mad. Basically, Have you heard of like the link? Like, do you believe in aliens for a start? I was just like out of interest.
Kind of. Kind of.
I mean, I think because there's just so much planets out there and so much things we haven't discovered in space.
Yeah.
Like space is. Oh wait, I saw this mad fact the other day. I think it was. Have you heard of Vsauce?
No.
Oh, it's like a YouTube channel. They just talk about like mad facts.
Okay.
And it showed it's like on a watch.
Yeah.
You've got the hour hand
and the minute hand.
Yeah, and the minute hand.
Yeah.
And it says, I don't know if I'm going to say this properly because I'm just not as good as explaining it. But it's something like the minute hand. If you watch it move, it only moves like a tiny bit.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
It like literally the smallest part.
But that's because I suppose like so there's like 5 segments before it gets to like the 5, 10, 15. So that's why it moves so slow.
Yeah, it moves slowly, and it moving that slow. That's how much we've discovered of the universe. Just that tiny bit.
Fuck.
That's how much we've discovered. So there's so much more out there to discover. That's why I believe that we can't. How are we the lucky ones to actually believe in, to actually have life?
Yeah.
There must be like another life out there.
No, I think there is.
I just think.
But like, it's hard to explain because there's so many theories in that.
Yeah.
Like, you don't know what one to believe. But I feel like everyone, like, as you said, there's so much out there that we haven't discovered.
Exactly.
There's got to be, like, aliens in that. There must be.
I don't think we'd be prepared because some people say, like, if aliens were real, they'd visit us.
Yeah.
They'd have like the technology to visit us. But I don't think they would visit us because they'd know how much we're not prepared for them.
But at the same time,
it would
you could
change
say, like,
everything.
If you, like, how comes we haven't, like, discovered it? Like, humans could say, if there's things out there, why haven't we gone and discovered it? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's because we're not as technologically advanced. Some people think there's aliens that have like some mad technology. They're like millions of years ahead of us. They're smarter than us. If an alien met us and tried to have a conversation with us, we wouldn't be able to comprehend them because they're like way smarter than us.
Okay.
It would be like us trying to have a conversation with an ant.
Okay.
An ant is not gonna. An ant just like lives and chills, but it doesn't comprehend human life.
Yeah.
We wouldn't be able to. We wouldn't have the mind.
We wouldn't
to
understand it.
Yeah. There are some people out there, bruv, who think aliens have visited us, but because they're so like technologically advanced,
Yeah.
they know how to hide themselves. They could be amongst us every day, but like because they have like some mad tech, they could have technology that knows how to turn shit invisible. So imagine there's like a spaceship that passes every day, but we just don't see it.
It's fun, man.
And it's mad. But there's one thing that I want to talk to you about today, and it's the link between aliens and Christianity, because obviously we're both Christians.
Yeah.
I don't know if I believe this, but it's just really interesting to talk about.
It's just a theory, like that's all theories are.
It's just interesting to talk about, bro. Basically, there's this picture. It's called the Madonna with Saint Giovannino. I think that's how you say it. I'm gonna wait for you to spoil it. Like if there's anything weird about it. This was a painting that was literally made in like Jesus' time, like painted in Jesus.
So the artist painting this in Jesus' time.
Yeah.
Can I zoom in on that?
Yeah.
There's a mum. They're like praying.
I don't know if that's Mary.
I suppose that's an angel. That's an angel because he's got the halo.
Yeah. But like that's not it.
Oh shit! What the fuck is that?
Yeah. Look at that, bruv. Like, what is that? And the thing is, when it comes to artists, everything painted is intentional. Nothing's a mistake. Look at this, bruv. There's a guy on the ground.
Yeah.
He's looking up to some weird thing there.
Fuck.
What the fuck is that? Like, what is that? Bearing in mind that planes don't exist back then. Nothing in the sky that flies exists. What is that thing? The fact that it looks like the shape of a flying saucer.
And it kind of looked like something's in it. If you zoom in, it looks like something's in it.
There could be like a fucking alien in that, bro.
Oh, fuck, man.
Like, look at that, bro. That's like a zoomed in part. It just looks like some
weird...
this is
the zoomed in part.
Yeah, it just looks like some weird spaceship, bro. So there is like a theory that like in Jesus' time, the aliens visited back then. But yeah, this paint's called the Annunciation.
Mm-hmm.
What's that in in the top. It's got a ray of light beaming down. You've got I think they said this is Mary here.
Okay.
You've got a ray of light beaming down, and that thing in the sky, that looks like a flying saucer, like some spaceship.
Wait, what's it pointing down? I suppose pointing down to Mary.
Yeah, it is. Like, some people could say like, oh, that's God's light shining down.
Yeah,
but some people say like, no, that's literally an alien.
Well, like in the last photo, you could see someone actually looking up
at it. That's what I mean. Do you know? And it actually looked like a spaceship. It didn't look like a light.
And what's these things here? Birds.
Yeah, I think they're birds, bruv.
I mean, like I believe in God and Jesus, but I do feel like there's more to it than just God and Jesus.
I mean, there's some crazy people out there who...
If you think about it though, like if Adam and Eve, created, like they were the first 2 humans in the world. Yeah. How did they create how they kind of had as many kids? Like they would have had to have like hundreds and hundreds of kids to like begin the human race.
Well, the thing is, I think in the Bible, that's actually it's known as a myth, the Adam and Eve story.
Oh, is it?
It's not actually like it's like got a meaning to it. It's actually a myth. It's not something that.
But it's got a meaning to it.
Yeah, so that kind of explains that. But some people even think Jesus. Why has he got so many powers? Like he can literally like bring back, what is it, like he gave fish to the poor. He spawned all these fish, and he like
fed
all
the 5,000. So like he had like a 1 fish and like 1 loaf of bread, and like he fed it to the 5,000.
Yeah, you know, there's some people. Obviously, that's part of religion, or like he's part of God.
Yeah, but at the same time, I think that's people. I don't know, but I feel like that could have been them saying like, what you have is not all for you.
So you think it's kind of like a meaning or something?
I feel like all the stories, they might have not all been true. Like I do believe in God, but I feel like all the stories from the Bible, like the 5,000, they have like meanings behind it.
Yeah.
I feel like for me, it's impossible to feed 5,000 people with 1 fish and 1 loaf of bread.
Like, Jesus is the Son of God, so that's why. But there's also some people who think, why did Jesus have so many powers? Was he an alien who came down to Earth? That is true, because the story between like Virgin Mary, like she, I don't actually want to say it because I'm bare disrespectful. Yeah. But she had never had sex or anything to get pregnant with Jesus. So like he could be, because nowadays the only way you can get pregnant is to have sex. Yeah. And like maybe, I don't know, that is true. I don't know. I don't really want to. I feel like I'm going against my religion, but I'm not. But I'm just. Yeah, well, it's just interesting to think about. Like, obviously, we still believe in God and all that, but it's just mad to think about. But there's also there's something one of my dad's mates told me. Yeah. I remember this like a year ago. Like we were going on like, well, no, not even a year, before COVID. Yeah. We were going on like just like going out for lunch with him. Yeah. Because we hadn't seen him in ages, and he's the one who actually told me this whole theory and showed me all this about like the aliens and Christianity. Yeah. And he told me this mad thing. He said, churches? Yeah. You know how they all have a pointed top? Mm-hmm. And it's kind of, they have like a building and there's a bell in it. Yeah. And there's a pointed top. Mm-hmm. He said, why are all churches pointed? It's kind of like the same shape as a rocket. Oh, fuck yeah. I never thought about that. My mind was blown when I was like low key, that's actually a mad thing. Mm-hmm. Like every church you go to there, it's low key a shape of a rocket. It's like
pointing up to the sky as well.
Yeah, pointing up to the sky. Yeah. That's what he said as well. It was like, so he's like linking it back to, was Jesus an alien? All these aliens in the paintings. I mean,
don't get me wrong. I don't think Jesus was an alien.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think either. I believe in what I believe in God. Yeah. I'm a religious person, but like it's just really interesting to think about.
It is interesting. It's a tough one. Like, as you said last week when I told you my story, I don't have any art. Like, exactly. I can't think of anything to like explain it or whatever. But it's just the only thing I can say is like maybe people have this perception of aliens thinking they're all bad. Yeah. But maybe it's just. Aliens could just maybe be like they haven't reached us yet, because you know the second coming. Yeah. Like there's always that thing of the second coming. Yeah. Maybe when aliens do land, like we kind of no aliens exist.
Well,
That's the second coming.
Some people think aliens just don't come because they don't bother. Like some see us as like not really important. It's like back to the ant thing. If we looked at an ant, we don't really care much about an ant.
Yeah.
Like when we see an ant, we don't. But some people think because aliens are so much smarter than us and like millions of years ahead of us, they think they can see us every day through their fucking telescopes. But they don't really care about us. And obviously, there's people out there who think aliens have already visited us.
Yeah.
And like when I first heard that, I was thinking like, nah, come on, man. Like how?
Yeah.
And it's literally, they think aliens visited us in the Egyptian times.
Yeah.
They think they helped Egyptians build
The pyramids.
Yeah, because pyramids, like,
I think I've heard this before.
yeah, it's basically like one
And that's
block.
pointing up to that, like,
Oh,
kind of
shit,
shapes
yeah.
into a rocket as well.
Yeah, what? That's pointing up to the sky,
Yeah.
isn't it? So it's like the same. It's like the same shape as a rocket. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is, one block of like part of the pyramid is like so heavy and huge. How some people think like because they didn't have technology back then, how did they lift all those like by themselves? Like it's so big. How did they literally lift those huge?
I mean, one of the stories
by
behind
themselves?
it is like,
Yeah.
I remember being told it's like they got like thousands of people in Egypt just to like lift it. But like, as you're saying, I've got the hiccup, sorry.
Yeah.
They would have needed like loads of people to lift them.
Yeah.
So,
So some people think aliens came down to Earth and helped them with that, with all their mad technology they've got.
Yeah.
They helped them build it, and the like the little proof there is, you know, in when you go inside pyramids.
Yeah.
Like
I've never been in one.
Yeah, I'd love to go in one. It looks pretty sick.
Yeah.
But they have like symbols. Well, look at this, bruv. One of these pictures here. This is in a real Egyptian pyramid. That low-key looks like a helicopter.
See?
Like it's got like a propeller.
What, the top one?
Yeah, the one there. And like
Fuck,
there was
yeah.
there was no such thing as like obviously planes, anything back then. And then this one, these look like
looks like
they look like aircrafts,
No, you know what this one look? Because it's got like the kind of ring going around it.
Yeah.
It looks like Satan.
Satan? The
Not
fuck?
Satan, sorry.
Wait, what?
What's that planet called? You know the one?
Saturn.
Saturn.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
It looks
I
like
was thinking like what?
it looks like Saturn because
Yeah.
it's got like the big ring around it and everything.
Well, I mean, I think it looks more like a flying saucer, bro.
I don't know, man.
Like literally a full-on alien spaceship, and just like what could that be like? Because they didn't have cars back then.
Maybe they were telling. Maybe they were like kind of showing signs to like this is what we're gonna like. Be prepared, like we're coming, maybe.
Yeah. What, the aliens saying that?
But like it hasn't happened yet because you know another thing I think like
Well,
that happened like obviously thousands and thousands of years ago.
Yeah.
And like every year feels like a lifetime to us, especially with what's going on in the world right now.
Yeah.
But like imagine every year is like 100. So every year we have is 100 years to aliens. For all we know, the aliens could be in year 4,500 something.
Yeah.
And like they're actually everything they've done, like they're prepared to actually come and like come down to us now.
Well, imagine we were talking right now, some alien just landed in.
But I feel like we should save this for a proper like podcast, you know. I feel like we should dedicate a whole podcast to just like aliens and what we think
because
about
it is
them.
mad interesting. I mean, I'll show you one more thing and then that's it. This basically another one of the Egyptians, and like that's another thing. That's like it looks like a flying saucer symbol.
That does. It looks like a kind of like I don't know if you can zoom into it, but it's got like a.
Why does that look like a planet there and there's a flying saucer?
And it looks
there?
like a kind of ladder. Like if you can see these two
coming down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like trying to tell people to come up to us, but bro, I feel like we've said a lot in this podcast.
Yeah.
And like I feel like this is a big topic that we should like cover. Just dedicate one whole podcast to just like aliens and what we think if
Definitely.
we believe in them.
It's so interesting, man.
It is. That's why I don't really want to rush into what I believe or what I think right now. I feel like we should save it for a whole just podcast.
But anyway, guys, thank you lot for listening. Please like, share,
Subscribe,
Spark Your Zoo.
drink your pint. I've been Bill.
I've I've been Alex, and thank you lot for listening. Stay safe
Yeah.
in this fucked up world, bro.
And remember, no underage drinking.
No underage drinking, and stay curious. That's
it.
bro.
But we'll see you next week. Yeah, stay tuned, guys. In a bit.